Hey everybody, Zach1st92 here with the my top. I think how many episodes does this one have? So 2 discs. Okay, so is that right? Yes, has 2 discs. So it's gonna be top 5 favorite episodes from season 7 from Rugrats, obviously. And this is obviously the next day. I was going to do it last night, but my phone didn't have the battery. Technically, it doesn't have the battery right now. It has like maybe 20%. But it should be long enough for me to at least get these 5 episodes for you. Now, season 7 was the last season before Rugrats in Paris, which I will be having in the background when it comes time. Probably just that movie, because I don't think I have any other copies of Rugrats after the Rugrats in Paris on tape. Because these are before... No, wait a minute, actually this one. The Christmas one, actually. That one actually is Kimmy. But anyways, season 7, disc 1, let's see... I'm gonna put 3 on probably the first disc, maybe, yeah, and 2 on the second disc for top 5 favorite episodes. So, season 7 was a really good season. I really liked it. I liked obviously all 9 seasons. My weakest to me being seasons. It's kind of hard to pick. Probably seasons 2, 3, and 9 are not my favorites, but I do like them. Even if they aren't my favorites, I still watch them all the time, so it's not like I hate them. Definitely not. So, season 7, disc 1, I'm going to choose first would be Officer Chucky. Officer Chucky was a really good episode where it kind of shows like Dee Dee is at the park with, let's see, who was it? Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, Dill, and Angelica. And they all were at this little, kind of like, was where like kids learning how to like pretend to drive and all that kind of stuff, learn the rules and laws and things like that with a police officer that rhymes. And I really like the police officer in this episode. He's absolutely a really cool, like his voice actor, know who he does him, but does a really good job as the police officer. And very kind-hearted, very good to the kids. Sees that Chucky gets scared when he grabs a ball from the busy street with the kids in their toy cars. He starts crying, then he rushes in to get Chucky out of the way so he doesn't get hurt. At the same time, he wants to calm him down and makes him an honorary police officer Chucky. And it was very just a nice tender scene, and also had really good scenes where Chucky was trying to help his friends out to protect them, but he was kind of getting overbearing with the rules because obviously he's not a real police officer, so he doesn't know how to do it correctly. He's only 2, so they, his friends. Especially Tommy at first, were trying to like say, "Oh, he's just trying to help us out" for a while until he finally starts snapping on Dill and himself. It was a really good episode. Come to find out, Chucky, they all like Tommy, Phil, Lil, and Dill all kind of got sick of his rules for a while, so they kind of told him just no more. We'll be all right. We can play over ourselves. You don't have to worry about us. And then Angelica starts messing with the babies with her remote control car and tries to scare them away. And he uses the reptile wagon to help them out. And I really like that scene where Phil gets saved by Chucky and them. And he says, "Am I in heaven? Where's my goldfish?" And I don't know why I think that scene was hilarious. Let's see. Next up will be... Ooh, there's so many good ones in this season. There's so many good ones in this season. I'd say Partners in Crime, which is a good one, where you'll see the beginning of the episode where Lou is watching like a crime scene movie, like an old-fashioned like cops versus robbers kind of movie in black and white. And it's absolutely hilarious that the Angelica wants to be the bad guy, and Lou tries to tell her that being bad is not good, obviously. And she pretends to be the bad guy while they go to the park later on. And I like the gag though where Tommy, Phil, Lil, Chucky, and Dill were and Angelica are all at the park. And Lou brought this miniature TV to continue watching the movie that they were watching. And the funny thing is that all the parents got sucked into watching the movie while the kids are having a little adventure. And Angelica's trying to make Dill steal stuff for her, so that way she can get like cookies and snacks and all that kind of stuff. She gets caught later, obviously. But this episode is just very nice, very well done. I really like it. I don't know why. I just think it's fun to watch. The next one, it's kind of hard. It's a toss-up between these two. I'd probably see Auctioning Grandpa just because I like Grandpa Lou's character, and he is in that episode pretty good amount. The next one I was going to put on that list, but I just decided just barely not to, was the Big Showdown. But the reason why I chose Auctioning Grandpa is because they're at obviously an auctioning area, and they Dee Dee's trying to make like birdhouses. Stu gets obsessed with making like gets like occupied by making a dummy bear wooden statue, I guess. And Dee Dee's birdhouses didn't really sell until the very end when these birds kept on like kind of destroying the birdhouses, obviously by pooping on it. And there's like hippie characters came by and bought them all. Absolutely hilarious episode. And then Grandpa Lou falls asleep telling the kids a story on this little old rocking chair that's being bid on. And Tommy, Phil, Lil, Chucky, and Dill all think, well, okay, not Dill as much, but all think that Grandpa's going to be auctioned off and going to be sold to someone else, so they try to buy him. It was a very nice episode. I really like that, especially when it's centered around Grandpa Lou's character. That's 3, and then the next disc, season 7, disc 2. Oh boy, here we go. So many good ones. Oh dear. I'd probably say... Oh man, this one's hard. Man, I don't know. It's a really big toss-up between two of them at the moment. I guess I'd say Miss Manners. It's a really toss-up between that one and Be My Valentine's, which is a Valentine's Day special. Because I don't really care for Valentine's Day in real life, but this special itself was a 2-parter, and it was really good. No, actually. Yeah, I'm going to swap it with that one. Be My Valentine parts 1 and 2 are going to be the next one. That's number 4. My favorite episodes from this season. Pretty much talks about Valentine's Day. Angelica tells us babies about how something related to Valentine's and how it works. And the beginning of the episode is talking about like how they want to get Spike and Fluffy into like a relationship for Valentine's Day for like cure of Spike's broken heart. Or at least that's what Angelica claims to the babies, and they try to help Spike and Fluffy out. And while during that episode, the parrots were getting ready for this Valentine's Day party that they were doing, which is in part 2, and in this, they go get costumes and all that kind of stuff for later, but you don't see that till part 2. But the guys, what was it? Stu, Drew, Charles, and Howard all get their arms stuck in this car that Charles, or Chaz, borrowed for this event. And it's absolutely hilarious, good special. The second part was a little better, where they're at this little, looks like it's a school, looks like anyway, doing like a Valentine's Day party, and let the kids in this little area where they can all make their little crafts and all kind of stuff. And they're all making crafts for each other and their family members, and Chucky didn't have anyone to give it to besides his dad, because his dad was feeling sad that he doesn't have his wife. And it's a really good scene where Chucky gives a Valentine's to his dad, but he accidentally got stuck to his hair, which ripped on it, so his hair is stuck on it, which is actually kind of a good idea. For a creative way for him to get a Valentine's from his son. It's a really good special. It is definitely just soon before the Rugrats in Paris movie, so it's just kind of funny how that works out with that. And the last one would be Discover America. That is the last episode from season 7, and I really like that one because it's kind of like a, I guess, 4th of July-ish kind of episode, where Grandpa Lou and Miriam were on a tour discovering America, going across the U.S., going to famous areas like the Grand Canyon, or if you're talking about the Graham Canyon with Tommy and Angelica from earlier seasons. They went to New York. I feel bad for that part. And then they also went to other areas across the United States, and they came back getting souvenirs for Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, Angelica, and Dill. And Susie comes along too later, and she gets something from Miriam as well. Pretty much also the babies were kind of like on a tour to go through the United States as well, but in their backyard. And it's funny little scenes and references and all that kind of stuff. And they also did, they're trying to get this not prize, but like a gift for Dill because Grandpa Lou couldn't find his gift that they got for Dill. So, kind of find out though, it was actually in Lou's pocket that he just didn't feel somehow when he was looking for it before. But it was a really good special, worth the time to watch it. It's one of my favorites for the season for sure. But season 7's a really good ending until season 8, which will be the next season. Only 2 more seasons to go. And probably not tonight because my phone needs charged very badly. But I'm definitely excited to do seasons 8 and 9. But for season 8 and 9, there's so many discs. Let's see, how many discs did season 8 have? 3 discs and 4 discs for season 9. So for season 9, I might have to do top 5, maybe 10 episodes, 10, 15. I don't know. I'll depend. That depends on when I record it. For how many episodes I want to do for that one, because it's such a fairly long season. But only because the 4th disc, it includes bonus episodes, including Babies in Toyland. But that will be maybe top 10, maybe top 15 episodes on that season. I don't know. But season 8 will definitely be a top 10. This one's a top 5 for a shorter season. But tell me in the comments below what you guys and girls think about this video. What do you think of Rugrats Season 7? What are your favorite episodes? And see you guys next time. God bless.